we have to see kung paano magiging approach na sa banning.
Yep, that would have been the smart choice. But the question is, who will make smart choices in the draft? Coming up next, mga kaibigan, brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Hindi mahirap isipin na magpopopolin kupa ang Signal Ultra nung game number 1 dahil alam natin meron silang ganoon. Magaling gumamit ng popolin kupa ang Signal Ultra dahil ibinangganan nila ito sa Bren yesterday. But here in game number 2, sila ang mangunguna, Signal Ultra. First ban, Eve and Benedetta. NEXPLAY, sila naman ang magtatanggal ng Jawhead at Matilda, knowing na naglalaro si Bensanity.
Yes. Sabi na napag-usapan natin kanina, signature hero ni Bensanity ang isang Jawhead. And nakita naman natin kung gaano yung naibigay sa buong team kanina ni Yawi. All throughout, siya nagbigay ng space sa buong team ng NEXPLAY Esport during game number 1. Might as well tanggalin mo na to kaysa sumakit pa yung ulo nila. But now, for the side of Signal Ultra, ngayon medyo porn sila eh. Kung sa titignan ko sa way ng formation and even on the draft. Kasi parang yung Harley, they're not expecting the Harley.
Okay. But the Harley, ladies and gentlemen, is a pick that is super effective kung ipapasok mo siya sa tamang lineup. Again, ang bahay ng Harley talaga yung last 2 picks. Kasi kailangan mo i-set up yung magic damage, tapos kailangan mo i-set up yung aggression mo. Na okay kang mag-phantom core, ibig sabihin yung pangalawang core. Pero ngayon dito, NEXPLAY Esports, ang huling ban nila, Paquito. Signal Ultra, huling ban nila, Popol and Kupa. So siguro, ang Signal Ultra dito, ayaw lang nila ng mga kakaibang strats. Feeling ko, ito yung game na bibiglain nila ang NEXPLAY Esports. Rob, your thoughts?
Ang iniisip ko dito for the side of Signal Ultra, they would want to get that Uranus once again, or probably the Alice might actually work for them right now since na-open siya ngayon. And we've seen teams na talagang pinaprioritize dito. But si Lina, well, I guess this is a much better pick for the Signal Ultra. Kumbaga, kung kanina medyo passive yung kanilang mga support, this time around, sila yung gusto nilang gumawa ng tempo at ng pacing ng laro na to.
Rob, ito yung sinasabi ni Wolf kanina na first pick nyo, whether you're blue team or red team, dapat maganda yung trade. Dapat willing ka na brasuhin yung kalaban mo. And for Signal Ultra, dahil dun sa Popol and Kupa ban, ito yung silina nila.
Yes. But still, this Claude is still gonna be open para sa side dito ng NEXPLAY. The question is, will they do the same strategy during game number 1? Kumbaga, isipin mo, no, Claude and Cho dito, basically is a multi-role. Hindi mo masabi, is this gonna be a tank for Yawi? Or is this Claude na to, gagamitin ba ni H2? Or still side lane for Rene J?
Yeah, very strong flex picks. So, sa NEXPLAY, pwede natin sabihin silang may flex play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even the 2 heroes, that's what you could say it's a Rene J hero.
Yeah.
Diba? So, now, for Signal Ultra, they just have to play kung ano talaga yung Kumbaga, wag na muna silang mag-deny pick, wag na muna silang mag-counter.
Open lang.
I-open lang nila. Kumbaga, laruin nila yung talagang gameplay nila. We've seen that work against Bren Esports. Even I think the Valier might actually work for them. I think sila lang yung isa sa mga teams na talagang napapagana yung mga ganon, even out of meta.
Yeah, pero ang Signal Ultra, wala silang spot ngayon para mag-Valier. Although it is known for them. Pero si Imba DJ yun. Pero dito sa lineup wala si Imba. Wala si DJ. Wala yung pinapaborito nating kalmadong kapitan. So Signal Ultra, ang trade nila doon ay ang ito yung sinasabi ko. Uranus and Sylvana na matik lalabas ang Lunox ni Exhort.
Exactly. Yan talaga no? Parang i-bird out nila dito. And yeah, ang tinitignan na lang dito ng NEXPLAY is what's gonna be the, sabihin na natin yung medyo aggressive na side lane. Kasi ito alam na natin to This is gonna be the passive, the sustain na side lane dito, the Uranus ko. The Harriet will be targeted dito para sa side ngayon ng NEXPLAY Esports. Signal Ultra, what's gonna be it? Kumbaga, ano yung ipang tatapat nila dito? If this, dito sa gold laner ngayon ng NEXPLAY Esports, would they want to do the same thing like the Hayabusa na ginawa nila kanina? Or makikita na ba natin ulit ang Lancelot ni Janus since it's still open on the draft? At nakita natin kung paano gumamit ng Lancelot si Janus.
Yep, again, another comfort hero for Signal Ultra. NEXPLAY Esports, mukhang ang tatanggalin nila ng hero ay si Aquaboy, Harith and Farsa out. Signal Ultra, that's a side laner. Ang pwedeng gamitin dito si Alice na pwedeng sila rin naman ang kumuha kanina.
Yes.
Pero ito yung sinasabi natin, Rob, kanina na kung yung team mo ayaw sa Alice, mahirap ang metagame na to currently for you. I'm not saying that's the way it is for Signal, pero sa choice nila na tinanggal yung Alice, mukhang iba na lang ang ilalagay nila sa side lane. Hold up, mukhang sila may ibang plano rin sa core.
Indeed. I mean, banning the Lancelot, it's actually makes sense eh. Kasi pwede rin kasing gamitin ni H2 yun eh. Gaya ng sabi natin kanina, this Claude is still not known kung sino gagamit. But seeing here na meron tayong Esmeralda, oh wow, medyo ang ganda ng rotation or ikot dito ng drafting ng NEXPLAY. Alam mo yung parang mind blown ka na, paano ba magiging approach nila dito? And that Esmeralda, I don't think Signal Ultra is expecting that.
Yup, again, this is another pick na medyo naitago sa anino ni Alice. Diba? Ito isang malakas na gold laner na parang, sobrang lakas ng isang Esmeralda, dapat natin nakalimutan. And Rob, dadagdag ko lang, the fact na ito yung pick ng NEXPLAY sa spot 4, talagang na-deny na yung Angela. Kasi pwede pa mag-Angela yung Signal Ultra eh.
Pwede.
Kasi isa side lane nila yung Sylvana. But already, talagang iba na nga ang ihip ng hangin. Iba ang strategy ng Signal ngayon.
Exactly. One of the reason din siguro kung bakit nila binan yung Alice. Number one, they're not willing to use it. Number two, ito lang yung hero na posible na pumasok sa backlane nila. And even that Lancelot. It now makes sense why are they banning it. And we all know itong 1-1 na to could still work on the gold lane given na I think anyone from the side of NEXPLAY dito tingin ko mahihirapan sa isang 1-1, and that YSS together with this Selena would potentially bring the tempo back to Signal Ultra on the early game. Itong Uranus naman na to, alam natin yan, ganyan lang gagawin, magka-cut lanes yan at pag naiwan mo yan pupunta yan sa mismong base nyo. But nandito ngayon si Roger Toll.
Ito na, linabas na ni Dogs. Sabi niya, ang aklat na nakasaad dito para mag 2-0.
Oh my.
Ito na, this is the play. Sino nga bang tumatalo kay Roger Toll? Binan ng Signal.
Binan nila eh.
Diba?
Si Lancelot.
Si Lancelot okay.
Kaso yung isa kasi hindi pa natin alam. Sa playoffs pa ang reveal.
Nako.
So ngayon,
yung revelasyon.
So gaya ng sabi natin kanina, we are mind blown. So ngayon nilabas dito si Roger Toll. So kayo mga kaibigan, kayo na ang humusga. Paano ang magiging anong ihahatid sa atin ng NEXPLAY ngayon sa second game?
Kayo ang saksi.
Yes.
Kayo ang saksi. Last slot, Roger Toll. Sobrang, sabihin ko lang to, Rob, like, I'm expecting Signal Ultra to make a comeback dahil sa ultra kalmado gameplay nila. And of course, Bensanity, comfort pick. Actually, medyo comfortable ang draft ng Signal Ultra.
Indeed.
Pero ang ganda ng firepower dito ng NEXPLAY.
Oo, I agree with you. And not only that, no, for Signal Ultra, to be fair, if they could land a very good abyssal arrow coming from KK Dot, I think they could potentially get the early game. Pero that pick, kumbaga sabihin na natin dito for the side of Signal Ultra, medyo conditional din eh. Yung mga kanilang winning condition, given that sa NXP, alam natin kung paano magro-rotate yung kanilang mga heroes.
Yep, actually, dito sa game number 2, welcome to the Land of Dawn. We are now witnessing Signal Ultra versus NXP. Hindi ako magugulat, Rob, kung ang gagawin ng Signal Ultra ay kapit lang. Kung hindi nila aasimin masyado at aantayin nila na makaporma si Aquaboy.
Yes, and I like Leo kung paano na ina-approach to ng Signal Ultra, na hindi sila ganon ka-aggressive, hindi nila in-invade doon yung Roger. They know na kaya naman nilang sumabay on the early game as long as Janus gets its buff. Kumbaga hindi siya ma-disrupt agad-agad. And this top lane, this is probably a staple. Kumbaga parang pwede mo siyang iwan eh, na okay lang yan, dalawa na yan dyan. I think slightly James na advantage with Drea in terms of the hero. Pero I think yung first turtle natin dito ang magdidikta talaga ng tempo, and that's where KK Dot has to shine para makuha nila ang early lead dito against NEXPLAY Esports.
Yup, 30 seconds about dun sa ating unang turtle, and yun na nga nangyayari, Rob. I think Signal Ultra, maglalagay lang sila ng boundary. Hanggang dito lang kayo, guys. Pa-farm lang tayo hanggang dito. And si Rhea lang ang pwedeng mag-cross. So, totoo, si Rhea lang or traps ni Kekedat. Pero tingnan natin ito, H2O level 4 na, nailabas na ang Mountain Shocker, namataan ng Signal Ultra. Alam nila kung nasaan ang bawat membro ng NXP. And currently, Bensanity still at level 2. Not much of a catch. Arrow, binato ni Kekedat. Plus, Bensanity with the lance, binato. And, tama lang, di ba? Again, hindi tayo tatawid
I like the timing na ginawa doon ng Signal Ultra. Kumbaga, sinubukang parang ecometic glance muna ni Ben Sanity together with the arrow coming from KK. And this is a great start for Signal Ultra kung makukuha nila tong turtle na to. Kasi I don't think na ready sa formation doon ang NXP. Signal Ultra finding, sabihin na natin hindi man nila nakuha yung kill, but that arrow, ito talaga yung magdidikta ng, sabihin na natin the first 5 minutes of this game.
Yep. Oh, Rene J, mababa na gamitan ng crossbow of tang. Dalawang target. Ako boy gets first blood.
Oh no, Signal Ultra, medyo nakukuha nila yung groove nila here on the early game, on game number 2, and that Imperial Justice, would that secure the kill para kay Exort?
Nako, na-timingan pero mukhang sapat na nga kay Kedat. Yes, the answer is yes, secures the kill. And medyo nagigil lang ng konti kay Kedat. Inunahan niya yung Abyssal Arrow.
Grabe. Signal Ultra, that arrow once again. Kung walang purify dun si Renjay, another kill for Signal, pero medyo malalim dun si Kedat.
Way of the Dragon sa Torre.
And a good kick coming from Yawi Leo. Tingin ko, this is a better game. Kumbaga kanina, sabihin na natin it's a one-sided for NEXPLAY. Right now, medyo kumaka-counter punch ngayon ang Signal Ultra.
Yep, and dito natin masabing medyo nasa 100% ang parehong team. Kung yung Signal Ultra medyo may unorthodox draft kanina, ngayon they have all the weapons, and I think tapos na sila dun sa kanilang full defensive strategy. Kaya nilang tumawid, kaya nilang mag-asim ng konti. Yawi, taking a few hits, lands by Ben Sanity, arrow misses, side trip lang ng konti ang mga miyembro ng NXP, and they disengage. Yawi, naghahanap ng Death Bush. Way of the Dragon sa isa! Matatamaan siya dito, Ben Sanity, H2O, gonna go for the jump. Imperial Justice palayo.
That is very fortunate para dito sa kay Rhea. Kung wala siyang flicker doon, I think he actually, or rather Ben Sanity, mapipick off siya doon. Ang ganda ng synergy na ginawa doon ng Sipa. Tapos naka-dark doon si Exort, buntikang maburstan doon yung Sylvana. And look at this. Signal Ultra, they're finding, nagiging aggressive sila dito on the early game.
Yep, muntik na nga naawa ni Rhea ng purple buff dito si Roger Toll aka H2O. But now here's second turtle. Turtle number 2, una napunta sa Signal Ultra ngayon. May ilalaban ba ang NXP? Masastan dito. Aqua Boy gets the turtle. Babagsak dito ngayon si Yawi. And so far, good. Signal, 2 out of 2 team fights.
Yes, and not only that, this is a lineup with 2 marksman, given that this is a 1-1 na nakakakuha ng kills. And we all know na sasabay talaga tong 1-1 na to dito sa mga damage dealer ng NXP. Looks like Aqua Boy, maganda ang early game. And even Rhea trying to get the orange buff doon H2O.
Ginigil dito. Ang daming ult na ginamit ng NXP para talagang matodas si Rhea. But again, Rob, tama ka. Sobrang dami. Baka nga nabuhay pa. They wasted what? An extra 2 or 3 seconds.
And ito ang mangyayari dito for the side of NextPlay. If this continues, sabihin naman natin, it's still fair. H2O, hindi pa naman siya namamatay dito. Dire-diretso yung kanyang farm dito. Nagkakaroon sila ng mga trades, a mirror in terms of sa pagbasag ng mga turrets. That top lane might actually go down. Ang ganda ng positioning doon ni Yawi. Talagang inaabangan nila nandun si Rhea.
Si Rene J, naka-DHS na po yan mga kaibigan. Demon Hunter Sword, hindi na ganong kadali. Ang pagbubuli ni Rhea, but he's gonna get away with it. Rene J goes down. Bibili siya ng Oracle dito, pero 3 ang humahabol sa kanya. Papasok siya dito sa Torre. Ang daming damage dito. Ben Sanity gonna go for the protect. Wave of the Dragon pa ilalim. H2O gets the kill. Ben Sanity sabi niya, blackout na tayo.
That is a miscalculation coming from the side of NextPlay. Akala nila hindi tutuluyan ni Rhea, and given that wala namang ding execute itong isang Uranus natin na to, and I think Yawi wasn't even aware na kailangan niyang bumack up doon nung nakita lang niya na
agad-agad.
Yes, indeed. So, though they have a trade, nakuha rin naman nila doon si Rhea, that is also a space created para sa side ngayon ng Signal Ultra.
Kaya na-push nila ang bottom lane. Libreng-libre yun. Now, Rene J, makaka-round 2 ba? Nice lands. Nahuli pa nga ng Imperial Justice. Kaya kita, last resort, blazing duet. Hindi yan sapat. Down goes Rene J.
That cometic lands, time and time, nakikita natin, yun yung kumbaga parang nagsisimula ng mga team fight Katulad kanina sa Turtle Pit, pagsundot doon ni Ben Sanity, doon nila nakuha yung Turtle and kinlash nila yung NextPlay. Ngayon, ganun na naman, that pick off. Parang laging nagsisimula talaga dito with the Sylvana and also yung arrow dito ni Kekeda. Looks like the tank support of Signal Ultra was really on point on this game.
Yep. Rob, nagising na si kuya mo Ben Sanity. Nagising na. The Bensanity is online, ladies and gentlemen. Kung kanina si Yawi ang humahunting sa mga miyembro ng Signal Ultra ngayon, si Bensanity na alongside Kekeda, to be honest, parang 1-2 punch yan combo. But look at this, dire-diretso lang ang push ng Signal Ultra, arrow thrown out by Kekeda, naghahanap ng target, Rene J, umi-invade na. Is this the right answer, Rob? Ito ba ang dapat gawin ng NXP? Kasi mukhang matatalo sila sa teamfight sa may River Yawi na huli ng Imperial Justice. At ito ang crossbow of Tang. Mag-lightning dito si Exhort, but the damage is real. That's going to be the jump by Bensanity. Comedic runs with the stun. Rhea gets the final blow.
Ang sinasabi rito ng NEXPLAY, they are not willing to take fights pa, Leo. To answer your question kanina, is this the right approach? I think ang ginagawa nila dito kasi parang hinuhold na lang nila tong early aggression ng Signal Ultra. They're trying to drag it into the late game para makasabay sila, like give an item dito kay James, magkaroon ng items dito si Rene J, and from there they could potentially, kumbaga etong Selena na to, sabihin na natin maganda sa early game, pero as long as tumatagal, look at that James.
Alam ni James that this is the only way he can do this. Nang Aqua Boy chasing down, masasalubong siya dito ni Janus. Charge the arrow! 4-3!
Alam mo yung parang pana coming from the one, alam mo yung parang nag-connect doon, para siyang natuhog. Oh my! NEXPLAY, they're somehow struggling here in the mid game nitong game number 2 na to. So Signal Ultra, they have the tempo. The big question is, how would they want to go with it? Kumbaga nabasag na lahat ng mga outer turrets sa mga side lanes ngayon ng NEXPLAY. Would they want to force the mid lane, or they would like to get a freeze para sa side ng NEXPLAY? Now, going back, Bensanity.
Nako po, nakahuli ng isa, and the most unfortunate, isa sa mga pinaka-awkward na poses. Pero ngayon, ladies and gentlemen, aayusin natin to. Siyempre, gusto natin maganda ang laro ng ating mga players. Real quick, kung hindi nyo alam, ang nakatakip dito ay isang malupit na Imperial Justice sa loob ng jungle ng NXP.
It's a blow talaga. Talagang once na pagbalik ng technical post na yan, bakbakan, balagbagan yung dalawang teams na yan. And like what I've said earlier, NEXPLAY, they weren't ready on mid-game. So, mapapansin mo yan with Rene J na in-invade niya yung orange buff, hindi siya pumunta doon sa team fight, and rather, pumunta siya doon sa my top lane just to clear the wave. So, alam natin na dinadrag ng NEXPLAY to on the late game, and to be fair, kaya ng draft nila. Itong Esmeralda na to, may part sa akin na hindi to basta-bastang mababurst down. Well, they do have the 1-1, pero as long as they drag it on the late game with the proper itemization from this Esmeralda, kaya niyang i-win stand yung mga members dito ng Signal Ultra. Pero the question is, will Signal Ultra give them the space and time para umabot dun sa part na magkaroon pa ng gamit dito ang mga members ng NEXPLAY?
Yep. As you asked that question, Rob, mukhang si Janus ay mapapabackout na nga. Tama ang call na ginawa niya. Kaya Kedat ngayon, hinahunting si Rene J. Ayun ang isa sa mga pinakamahabang stun sa Abyssal Arrow na nakita ko sa game na ito. Pero mukhang matutuloy ang pagnakaw ni Rene J dito sa purple. But blazing duet! Kaya Kedat, nagsisi na. Nakuha dito ang orange ni Janus. May TP pang ang konti. Rene J, gonna back out at isang malupit na sticker.
I like the timings dito ni Rene J, no? Since siya yung nag-invade kanina noon, he also know. Pero ang magiging trade-off nito, probably the Lord. Pero it looks like marireset naman to. Pero wow, Rene J is actually acting on its own, and it's really working for the side of NEXPLAY.
Yup, may bawi. Tinan mo to, na-push niya. Almost single-handedly, mga kaibigan, trinabaho ni Rene J kahit mahirap ang bottom lane.
Alam mo yung may puso kan, Cho? Ganito yung puso ng Cho yung nagbibigay ka ng distraction with the team, and you're just having, kumbaga kung may Cho ka, meron kang Jeet Kundo with the Shunpo na makakatakas ka agad.
Kakayanin mo na lang.
He just uses BMI. At ngayon, Signal Ultra is torn whether mag-react pa tayo kay Rene J sa baba o ipo-force na natin tong lore dito and go for a 5v4 matchup. Pero iniikutan na ngayon ng Signal Ultra dito si Rene J.
Ito ang katawang Claude, pusong Cho ni Rene J. Ginamit niya na nga ang BMI, ginamit niya na rin ang Purify. Namuntik na siyang masandwich dito ng Signal Ultra. He goes to live another day. Tama ka, Rab, feeling ko ito si Rene J. Siya ang natitirang pag-asa ng NXP para umabot sa mid-game tapos bumawi sa late game. Wind of Nature, binili na ni Rene J.
Oo. And I think yung Purify na nakita nila with Rene J na ginamit doon sa pag-chase nila is also a signal for Signal Ultra.
Yeah.
Medyo redundant yun na kunin itong Lord na to.
Yep, tignan natin James, charge up, nakuha ni Kekedat ang Lord. Time to mamba out, sabi dito ni James. Masakit, masakit, masakit. Back out tayo, Exhort, tutulong. Rhea, nag-back out na nga and nako, Rene J, ever the threat, pinipilit niya ang push, nag-iwan siya ng maliit na wave.
Oo, and I like that NEXPLAY na hindi nila finorce na i-contest yun kasi given nga na cooldown ang Purify ni Rene J doon and we're in nandun ang gagaling mostly of their damage. H2O dito, sabihin na natin, hindi pa rin naman siya namamatay dito sa game pero they are not finding the right moment. Kumbaga, maingat ang paglalaro dito ng Roger ni H2O. Both marksman natin dito, it will be the key para dito sa match na to. And for Signal Ultra, they are finding the ways on getting the kills because of the arrow and the Imperial Justice dito ni Ben Sanity here on the bottom lane. I don't think na hindi mababasa, hindi agad-agad makukuha to ng NXP since they also have the damage. But look at Rhea going inside the base of NEXPLAY.
Ito yung trademark Rhea, umaayoning Edge lang sa likod. May nahuling isa, H2O goes down off of Ben Sanity's Imperial Justice. 4 na lang titira para dumepensa para sa NEXPLAY. Mababansagan bang Mr. Game 3 si Coach Yeb Meister? Babagsak na rin ang bottom lane. Lord marching in. Kekedat throws an arrow. Yawi blazing duet ni Rene J dito. Oh, pero may sagot ang Signal Ultra. Ito ang crossbow of tang ni Aquaboy. Base na lang ang puhunan. Ladies and gentlemen, Signal Ultra secures game number 2.
Oh, wow. Nagawa ng Signal to on Brand getting game number 2. Now, the question is, will they be able to close it